Hi, my name is Stephen Holland, and over the course of the next 3 minutes, I'm going to use three key marketing concepts to describe to you why I'm the best fit for the position you're offering me, the Regional Director of Recruitment for the Salt Lake City, Utah market. The three marketing concepts that I'll use are SWOT analysis, customer relationship management, and the third will be social media. SWOT analysis stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. One of my greatest strengths I've noticed over the past 5 years in my role as a third-party executive search consultant is that I am really great at building relationships with not only candidates but clients as well. This past year, I was able to generate an additional $220,000 in revenue for our firm by working with a client that I'd established pretty much on day one 5 years ago and generate revenue from that client by reorganizing my team and their focus on that already existing book of business that I have. So it's through those relationships that I was able to provide value for our firm. My biggest weakness, and I'm not afraid to admit this, is that I will get burnt out if I am going through the daily grind, the same job responsibilities, the same amount of responsibilities that I've had for the past 5 years, and I'm not seeing any new mountaintops. I'm not seeing any opportunities for growth to lead, to create a team, to grow in my career. So my biggest weakness is being stuck in a rut and not going anywhere. And I'm not able to be content with where I'm at, and that is my biggest weakness. Some opportunities I see with my skill set in my current role as they relate to your position as Regional Director of Recruitment are, I'm very familiar with the passive candidate pool in the Salt Lake City, Utah market. I've had a lot of experience partnering not only with your company in that market, but other companies as well. So I see the opportunities that you guys have to offer those passive candidates in the Utah market, and I truly believe those opportunities are better than the opportunities that the other companies are trying to offer and your competitors are trying to offer in that market. I truly believe that. So there's a lot of opportunity there. I can bring a lot of opportunity on day one with the relationships I have with those candidates in those markets, and I do look forward to that. The biggest threat I see is not only relates to your company and in this position as Regional Director of Recruitment, but the recruitment industry in general is the unemployment rate is at an all-time low, which makes recruiting passive candidates very difficult. And so in this position as Regional Director of Recruitment, I would like to face that threat head on. Again, bring on board candidates that I have relationships with in that market and in other markets across the U.S. Ride this storm through with the unemployment rate being so low, and just sticking to the basics. That is, this is a relationship business. The threat of unemployment is a big threat, but unemployment rate will not last forever. There will be another recession, so there will be many more active candidates in the marketplace. It just takes time. So on to the second marketing concept, customer relationship management. The recruitment industry is focused around relationships, and where you are probably considering hiring someone who has internal recruitment experience versus bringing on someone who has third-party executive search experience. My experience as a consultant recruiting healthcare executives over the past 5 years, a large part of my experience comes from customer relationship management. So where an internal recruiter has most of their experience comes from managing their customer relationship management with candidates, my customer relationship management experience comes from managing candidates and our clients. So over the course of the past 5 years, I've gone in and directly solicited healthcare executives at some of the most, some world-renowned healthcare organizations, and selling our firm's experience and knowledge and industry leadership skills, and placing high-level healthcare executives with these companies So not just managing, my experience isn't just from managing candidates that apply online through jobs like other internal recruiters. My experience comes from managing clients, partnering with healthcare executives to place healthcare executives. So on the client side and the candidate side, I have the experience, and that experience will come in handy with the regional director of recruitment role, because on day one, I truly believe the healthcare executives in your organization will appreciate someone who has that kind of experience communicating with them, and I think that'll help build a lot of those relationships. Will help build a lot of closing power when it comes time to closing candidates on the jobs that we're offering them, or that I will be offering them in that regional director of recruitment role. And so the last marketing concept I'd like to drive across here is social media. Now, social media 5 years ago, we didn't consider a really big deal, other than LinkedIn. LinkedIn has always been a great recruitment tool. But now we're starting to see Facebook creating a job network. And so a lot of companies are getting into, a lot of social media companies are playing a large part in the recruitment industry now. And I have experience managing those vendor relationships with companies like CareerBuilder, Indeed, LinkedIn, because I've had to use those vendors as well in my current role. So that's nothing new to me in that respect. So in conclusion, based on the three marketing concepts that I've displayed or described to you in detail from my current role, which were SWOT analysis, customer relationship marketing, and social media, I think I would be a great fit for your role as regional director of recruitment. And I trust that you'll draw to the right decision here. And I appreciate your time. Thank you.